Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of Lebanon High School. My name is Anthony.
And I'm the Great Kiba. We'll be your host for today.
This week, America will celebrate Freedom Week. In May 1787, the 56 Founding Fathers met in Philadelphia to begin developing the Constitution. Every state except Rhode Island had delegates sign in on September 17, 1787. Additionally, on September 18, 1793, George Washington laid the cornerstone for the Capitol building.
The Constitution of the United States of America by the RBE Library. The Constitution is a document written by a group of men known as the Framers in 1787. Yes, it is over 200 years old. From May to September of 1787, the Framers met in Philadelphia at Independence Hall and discussed what should be in the Constitution. The United States was a brand new country at the time and had a government that many felt was not as good as it could be. They were meeting to come up with a new way of running the country. Some of the people at this meeting, called the Constitutional Convention, are famous to us today, including James Madison, Benjamin Franklin, and George Washington, our first president. The men came from all over the country, which at the time was made up of only 13 states. The different states had different ideas of what the new government should do, and they had many debates and discussions to come up with a plan that everyone could agree with. It is said that the Constitution was born in compromise, because only by compromising could all the disagreements be resolved. Benjamin Franklin said that he was not sure if the plan was perfect, but that it was probably as perfect as it could be. After the Constitutional Convention ended, the Constitution had to be approved by the 13 states. The Constitution actually said that only 9 states had to agree to the Constitution, but everyone wanted all the states to agree. 2 states, North Carolina and Rhode Island, took a long time to decide to agree to the Constitution, but in the end, they did. When the Constitution was accepted by these first 9 states, we say that it was ratified. One of the biggest reasons a lot of people opposed the original Constitution was because it lacked a Bill of Rights. A Bill of Rights is a list of rights that belong to the people that the government is not allowed to break. Some of these rights may sound familiar: the right to free speech, the right to practice your own religion, and the right to be silent if the police accuse you of a crime. The original Constitution had no Bill of Rights. Many of the framers did not think it was necessary, but to get the Constitution to pass in some of the states, promises were made to add a Bill of Rights once the new government was up and running. When the Constitution was written, the framers knew their creation was not perfect. They knew that other people would have good ideas for the Constitution and that future generations would want to make changes. They wanted to make it possible to change the Constitution without needing to resort to revolution. They wanted to be sure that it wasn't too hard to make changes, but they also wanted to be sure that it wasn't too easy. The framers added an amendment process. An amendment to the Constitution is a change that can add to the Constitution or change an older part of it. After the new government started to meet, Congress proposed the Bill of Rights, and in 1791, the changes were accepted by enough of the states that they were added to the Constitution, and these 10 changes are called the Bill of Rights. The Constitution is the highest law in the United States. All other laws come from the Constitution in some way. The Constitution also provides the framework for the government of the United States. It created things like the presidency, the Congress, and the Supreme Court. Each state has its own constitution that is the highest law for the state, but even then, the United States Constitution is higher.
Why is the Constitution of the United States so exceptional? Well, the difference is so small that it almost escapes you. But it's so great, it tells you the whole story in just 3 words. We, the people.
Students, this Wednesday, September 19th, is the last day for you to sign up for the ASVAB test. All 10th through 12th graders are eligible to take the test and is completely free. You may be wondering what the ASVAB is, so here is the Mount Juliet Army Recruiting Center to give you a little more information.
Good afternoon, Lebanon High School. I'm Staff Sergeant Galena. I'm the Army recruiter out of Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
I'm Staff Sergeant Napier, also out of Mount Juliet, and today we're going to introduce the ASVAB test, what it is and what it consists of.
The Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, or ASVAB as it's known, will be Thursday, the 27th of September.
ASVAB participation is always voluntary and is a good way to see what skills you currently have and what careers you might excel in.
Students from 10th through 12th grade can take the test.
Students can sign up at the guidance counselor's office, and they must sign up before the 19th of September. The test consists of general information that you learn every day here at school.
Now, the ASVAB can predict success in a wide variety of careers in addition to military occupations. After receiving your scores, the students can use this to explore any career that interests them, including the military.
There is no cost to take the ASVAB and no obligation to talk to a military recruiter or join the military service.
ASVAB scores are good to use for enlistment into all branches of the military for 2 years.
If you have any questions about the ASVAB, we can be reached at our phone number, at our office, on our Instagram, and our Facebook. Thank you.
Be sure to sign up in guidance.
Seniors, the ACT retake is free, and it takes place on October 2nd. This is a great opportunity to increase your score. Stop by the library before October 2nd to get your ACT book and your Smartie, whatever a Smartie is.
Next week, LHS is offering a review session in the cafeteria from 2:30 to 3:30. Monday's English, Tuesday's math, Wednesday's reading, and Thursday is science. Speaking of the ACT, let's send it out to our ACT word of the week.
I can differentiate that guy from other superheroes.
How so?
I am the differentiated woodman.
Well, for one thing, he has a very inflated ego.
Woodman has been differentiated.
The Science Olympiad will be having a meeting on Tuesday the 25th at 2:30 in room C105.
There is an NHS meeting today at 2:30 in room C202.
The art club is meeting at 2:30 today in room A102. Be there or drawn square.
The Blue Devil players are meeting this Thursday after school in the auditorium. The meeting will be until 3 p.m. All members must be present to be considered an active member of the club.
If you signed up to be on the STEP team during Club Rush, then remember that there are STEP team tryouts next week on Tuesday and Thursday from 2:30 to 4 p.m. These meetings are held in the cafeteria. Be ready to step in comfortable clothes and hard-bottom shoes, no open-toed shoes. Stop in the front office to get your recommendation form or see Miss Deborah Cartwright in room A501.
Senior yearbook ads are now on sale. These can be purchased online or through Miss Peterson in room A303. Please see any yearbook staff members for more details.
All seniors will need to submit a baby picture and quote for the yearbook. Send your info to lhssouvenir@gmail.com. Quotes with inappropriate references will not be printed at the yearbook's discretion.
The yearbook staff members will be outside of the cafeteria on Wednesday to help students submit the baby pictures and quotes that are due on November 1st.
Now for a lot of t-shirt sales.
FFA is selling Ag Day t-shirts for $10. Money is due by Friday, so you should see FFA advisors for details.
A limited number of the Comfort Colors t-shirt are available at the bank for $15.
We are also selling Lebanon United shirts at the bank for $25 for a baseball tee and $20 for a gray t-shirt.
If you want to support the Art Club fundraiser, then pre-order your Starry Night LHS shirts today. The shirts will be delivered in December before winter break. Purchase them at the bank or room A102. Cash or checks must be made payable to Lebanon High. The first official Beta Club meeting will be tomorrow. We will be discussing our first service project and convention.
There will be a student council meeting on Thursday, September 20th in B to 11.
The National Honor Society will have a meeting today after school in Miss Cooper's room.
Please remember that if you are parking on campus, you have to have a parking pass. They are available in the Blue Devil Bank during your lunch for $20.
Hey, seniors, don't forget to pay your $75 senior fee and sign off on the spelling of your name for your diploma at the bank during lunch.
Any boys interested in playing soccer need to attend the meeting in A205 on Wednesday, September 19th.
And congratulations to golfer Mark McDermott. He is the Region 5 large runner-up and will advance to the state golf tournament next week.
This is the best individual golf finish in LHS history. He shot a 71 and won a 6-hole playoff to take second place overall. He is 4-0 in the playoffs overall this year. Guess what day it is?
I believe it is game day, so let's give it up for our Lady Devils.
It's game day! It's game day! Go Devils! Game day, baby! Game day!
Game day!
Game day! Game day!
It's game day! Game day! Game day! Game day! It's game day!
Game day! Game day!
Game day!
Ready or not? Here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
What you call an icon living? Start a record label, Misfits just did it. Whoa. Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are too hot in the business. Whoa. About to make a movie independent. Whoa. Need new trucks independent. Whoa. I need you to listen to the vision. Whoa. All your verses sound like dirty dishes. I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. Whoa. And we making money by the minute. Whoa. I'm about to do it way different. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon. I am not a Mayan, I'm a menace. It's wild, you can lie like a professor. I don't got the time to put you on a stretcher. I am here and I still flex. I am just an icon living. Start a record label, Misfits just did it. Whoa, I'm high snob, cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are so hot in the business. Whoa. Last verse was before the award show. What? Icon tatted on my torso. Me and Moy dipping in the Porso. What? I ain't even taking on torso. What? Down. Last girl signed a divorce, so what? Now I'm focused and we about to...
Ready or not?
Tonight there's a volleyball game against Wilson Central at 6 o'clock. Be there or be squared.
Well, that seems to be it for today. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Kiba, and this has been news to you from the White and Blue.
Last verse was before the award show. What? Icon tatted on my torso. Me and Moy dipping in the Porso. What? I ain't even taking on torso. What? Down. Last girl signed a divorce, so what? Now I'm focused and we about to...
Ready or not?